Good morning, everyone. Dr. Victoria Skirbo here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. Today is Saturday, November 5th, and the moon is in Aries. That Aries moon makes us instinctual, initiatory, perhaps a tad pissed off. It happens. But certainly wanting to take action, right? Take action. Of course, the ruler of Aries, Mars, is still retrograde, will be retrograde until January. And so things, we're living in a little bit of an upside down world now. But things will, in their way and in their time, tease out. And the world that gets teased out will look probably quite different from the world we're in right now. But all we can really do is our best, and then shine our light, right? Do the things that bring us a certain amount of peace of mind. Those things that keep us out of our peace need to go away. It doesn't mean you're living in an alternate reality, but sometimes you just have to take a break from what's being said, right? So today we have at least two significant, well, actually three significant things. We have an inconjunct between the sun, which is still in Scorpio, right? Yep. I know that. As it inconjuncts Chiron. So adjustments need to be made. We can feel a little irritated that people just don't seem to be getting it, so to speak. We also have the sun now crossing over the south node of the moon. Remember when we had that new moon solar eclipse, we had Venus and the sun and the moon, and then Mercury a little bit behind in the sign of Libra at the time, but they all were going to move past the south node. We had Venus move past the south node yesterday. Was it yesterday? Was it Mercury? Well, today. No, tomorrow is Mercury. Tomorrow Mercury goes across the south node. You may hear from somebody from the past. Today the sun does. And so the sun always illuminates. And what the sun can illuminate today for us is that which we either need to let go of or refuse to let go of. But with the south node in Scorpio, if it doesn't serve our evolution, it needs to go. And the thing is with the nodes act as vortexes. It's sort of like walking into a force field. And I almost feel like things get stripped away. So you could have some ego stuff stripping away, even identity issues. Who am I? What do I stand for? What's my purpose? Any kind of doubts you have about that, they can be stripped away. So it's not necessarily a negative thing. We also have today Uranus make its opposition to Venus. Venus and Uranus have been in a dance, and now they're at the halfway point. Oppositions bring awareness. Venus is our values, and Uranus is rebellion, rebelliousness. It's not always a good idea to make a decision with this aspect, but it is, oppositions are relational, and we have the planet of relationship, Venus, opposite the planet of freedom. So we can feel like we want to break free from a situation, a relationship. So you might finally have the sense of courage, perhaps, to break away from something that you've wanted to break away from, but just haven't had the gumption. I often, I had one experience, and I think I've talked about this before, but I'll put it in context of what it feels like. It's like you have like a little temporary insanity, and on the other side of it, you find you're in a new place, and you're like, how did I get here? Did I really do this? Right? So there's that. That's a possibility today, but you don't have to necessarily take an action, but you may have to make a decision. So I don't know if that makes any sense to anybody, but at some point we have to you have to do what is most aligned with who you are. And sometimes that means ruffling feathers. Sometimes that's showing a part of yourself that other people hadn't seen yet, that you've kept hidden. It's all out there, guys. It's all out there. So that being said, for those of you who are, I don't know if I would say normal, because I don't think any of us are quite normal in the old ways of what normal is. Hello there. How you doing, Blue Jay? Screaming, probably because the cats are out. It's really hot today. I mean, it's really warm. I had 2 layers on. I came out. I had to take one off. What is the temp? I mean, it's November 5th. So, this may be a time when you can free yourself, I guess, is what I'm trying to say, from a situation that has been too long holding you back. It is 62. It feels like 100 to me, you know, because you get used to the coolness pretty quickly. Oh well, it's gonna get hotter. It's getting hot in here. And we still have some of these opening up. Still very green. A lot of the leaves are gone from the trees. And soon this will all die off. And people will wonder why I'm walking around sticks, like somebody once said to me. Why do you keep showing us sticks? They missed the fun part when the apple blossoms were blooming and the irises. They missed that one. Anywho, have yourself a wonderful day. Have a great weekend. I'll see you again tomorrow morning. Keep your eyes peeled. I'm going to do an in the news segment today. I'm trying to decide who I'm going to do it on. I'm thinking I might do it on Nancy Pelosi, as she is in the news. But if you have any suggestions, feel free. I haven't quite decided yet. All right, guys, take care. Namaste.